Hey, it's Darren, Australia's water sommelier. I'm just here to have a bit of a chat about one of the interesting waters that a few people have asked me about, and I've managed to see some of this in one of my local Asian supermarkets, and I picked it up and had a bit of a taste, and I thought I'd share some of my findings with you guys. It's interesting water from Taiwan. Just straight out there, it's a Taiwan mineral water, and I was really excited to find this and locate it and taste it. I just was really happy with it. It's called Vedan. Written in there, if you can read, there's a Vedan more water, which is basically drink more water. So it is called drink more water in Taiwan. It's a company that's been around since about 1996, and it's from the central region in Taiwan, of a little place called Puli. I think it's Puli? Yeah, Puli. So it's one of the only counties. It's all landlocked within Taiwan. It's got that nature, the volcanic region, the beautiful pristine areas. I'm just pouring myself a glass so we can talk about it. Pristine areas, and it's just an area that's famous for the wine, the quality of nature. They've got a lot of wildlife in there. They have a lot of bamboo, traditional, so the wetlands in that area, and all the natural springs they have within that region, with the mountains there, all create this quality of water that we have, and the nature, the environment. It's all in the whole region there. From what I can read, I've been here, and the images I'm seeing, and the natural bamboo is quite famous in that area. It's just looks like a beautiful place that I really want to visit. So I think it's about, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from Taipei, south. That's more the central region. I could be wrong on the timing. I don't know. I really need to go and visit again, visit Taipei again. But it's a beautiful, interesting story about this water, and it's quite famous for people say a lot of the people who live in the region always have a nice skin. It helps them because of their drinking this lovely stuff. Instead of the stuff that comes out of the tap all the time, they have access to this, and it helps with their skin, their nails. It's good for their hair. They have that natural shine about them. So it's really interesting. They call it the 4 W's of that region, which is the water's famous. Over here, a lot of wildlife in there. Where is it? The weather is beautiful, and and they have nice wine. So it's just really interesting to see what we have here. Okay, this water itself. Let's have a look. As we can see, the information is obviously not designed for the English people, but it's all here in the language they have. It's actually written on the front what the minerals are in it, so it's actually really good. It's all information about the company and a little bit about the bottle. So just a 600ml PET bottle. They have other sizes available, but not for me access here in Brisbane, Australia. But that's everything on that is there. So I flicked them a message, asked them in, and they sent me a link back of all the information in about the water. They were very open and transparent, which I was surprised. They sent me a 9-page report about that water. And from what I can notice, they didn't just send it to me. It's actually available on the website. I couldn't find it because I can't read the Chinese, but I need to learn. I've had some friends help me because this is all in Chinese too. But they were open and transparent and gave me everything I needed. So that's what I love. Like, there's all this information you can see. It's got the pH, got what minerals are in the colonies. It's what nitrates are in there. It's actually a very clean water because of the fact there's almost no nitrates around the area, which means there's no pollution. There's nothing happening in that region. It's just nothing can get into the soil that shouldn't. So that's what the lower the nitrates, the better quality and the more pristine source you have. This water itself is about a minerality of TDS. We've got it here at about 168. So it's actually a easy drinking, low minerality water. That's good for your daily hydration. It's easy to pair a lot of things with food or coffee or teas, and the results I get with this water is just really nice. It's got that coolness about it. It comes out of the ground, from what I understand, about 20 degrees Celsius. So it's not warm, it's not cold. It's sitting at that spring at consistent temperature due to the environment that it's packed in within that mountain region. So it doesn't have a lot of anything influencing the temperature because it's a landlocked area. it's right in the central part of Taiwan. It doesn't affect what's happening out there. Puli itself is beautiful, but this water, it's got all your daily essential minerals. It's actually written on here as well, and it's all in here. So you've got your potassium, your bicarbonate, your calcium. It's got a lot of, it's got iron in it too, and it doesn't actually say it on the bottle, but it does on the report. It's got a nice level of silica in there too, and I can taste that with your mouthfeel. But that really nice sweetness on the edge of your tongue, and the long aftertaste that you're getting with this water, and it's just a really nice water to use. It's a still version, as we can see. I see they do have a sparkling, but not from, I haven't accessed it. I would love to explore this. I think this water, as with a light carbonation, would also be a delicate experience to try. I'm using it in a wine glass like I do with all my waters, because I add value to what I drink by drinking it in a glass like this. Water from a natural source, from an organic place, needs to be represented in value, and by adding value to it, you put it in a glass like this, and all of a sudden you're feeling the water is nice, even better than what it would be, because you're thinking about what you're drinking, you're understanding what you're drinking, you're knowing your water. That's the big thing. I saw some other few people have said that on social media about understanding, knowing your water, knowing what you're going to be drinking. It's not just picking up something and just hooking it back. Knowing you're drinking, because it tastes amazing if you know more about it. They also have another version where it's actually infused with charcoal and the bamboo within the region. That's also got a little bit difference in flavour profile, but what they're doing is using their own resources within the Puli region and producing this water from 1996. They have a lot of social media campaigns with local artists, or the musicians and TV stars and TV talent promoting these waters out there. It's actually quite interesting and quite funny. Some of them, what they have, you should follow them. It's really cool. But yeah, just this water itself, it's got all your daily minerals in it, especially the important ones of your iron, your silica, your magnesium, bicarbonate, your potassium. And just enjoy your water. So if you have any more questions about certain waters, I'm doing a bit more water up to date for the last 6 months of what waters I've experienced. I want to share a group of different waters and how I've felt about every one of these waters. But at the moment, this water from Taiwan, I don't know if you can access it or where you can find it where you are, but look it up. I'll leave some links in the below, and flick me some comments about it. And I look forward to sharing more water tastings with you, and anything else you want me to talk about or have a bit of a session about, please share. I want to review, I want to talk about waters that you want to hear about. There's no point me reviewing one of these waters back here that you've never heard of, you don't know anything about, and it's not important for you. So I want to talk about a water that you can see every day, even if you can't see it every day, that you might know of, no matter where you are in the world, whether you're in Taiwan or whether you're in Singapore, whether you're in Japan or Korea, or even in Australia here, or UK or USA. I can try and find these waters and we can talk about them. Let's share these waters out there. Cheers, my friends. Just remember, I'm Darren, Australia's water sommelier, and your daily hydration. So remember, all water has flavour. Water is not just water, and know your water, guys. Thank you for listening.